What's up, guys? I'm back today with another Pocket GM21 video on the channel. However, in the background, you guys are going to be seeing something a little bit different. We're actually over here on Reddit, on the Pocket GM Reddit. So if you guys have not hopped in here, if you guys do have the game, I would definitely recommend hopping in here. You guys can get access to the beta too. There's like a special link you can get to the beta. Highly recommend that as well. Multiple features if you guys are not already in there that are not in the regular game. But also, there's almost 2,000 people in here. The developer's in here, and he is very active in here, replies to comments, and some of the stuff that people have suggested on here to be added to the game, or at least that's added to the beta right now. Not 100% sure if it's in the game yet, but it's at least in the beta. Stuff that people have suggested on here, restructured contracts and franchise tagging have been suggested, and they have been added to the beta. So I would highly recommend, if you guys have some ideas for the game and you want to see them potentially implemented into the game in the future, definitely hop over here. But quickly, let's go over this, and I'm going to read this really quickly, and then we're going to talk about a few things. So let's start. The ability to edit teams. The game kind of gets stale after a while, doing the same thing over and over again. It would be cool to have the ability to make your own league, or even take a league from a community file and use that as well. This would help me get back into the game, as I struggle to maintain interest because it's the same old NFL every time. Example, being able to change Buffalo to Syracuse, changing the colors from blue and orange to red and black. This is kind of a second note, not as important as the first, but it would be cool to have the ability to shorten the season back to 16 games as an option. So, I totally agree, the 16 game, I never liked the NFL going to 17 games. I thought it was stupid. Should have kept the 16 games, but that's just my opinion. I don't like it, but I get why it's 17 games in the game as well in Pocket GM, because it matches to NFL. So, I'm not really certain that it needs to be changed to 16 or an option for that. But let's hop into this team edit thing. I think this is a really, really good idea. Being able to go in and edit every single team before you start a league, or while you're even in the league, would be super, super cool. Or have the ability to download some other people's files. You could make a totally other league, a fantasy league, or you could base it off some other things as well. I think that would be super, super cool. But my kind of idea that would go off of this is having the ability to relocate your team. You know, maybe your owner is interested in moving the team, or maybe you guys have had a decade of consistent losing, and it's just time to go pick a new city, pick a new team, pick a new name, and move the team. And with the consent of the owner, maybe you would be able to take that team and move it to a different place and be able to rename the team and rebrand and everything like that. I think this would be a really cool idea, but I feel like it would be something that would add so much to the game. Having the ability to potentially even toggle it off, whether the owner needs to okay it or not. In the off season, you could ask the owner, you know, if you've had a decade of losing, 5 years of losing, just a bad time, and it's time to relocate the team, then you could go to the owner and ask them, or they could ask you and see where you want to move the team. But you could also toggle that off to have the ability to relocate your team anywhere or whenever you want. I think this would be something really, really cool to add to the game that would just add so much more depth. And like I said, bring people back even into the game. You could add your own fantasy league, just all of these crazy things that would be able to change and add so much more depth to the game just by this small little change. I highly expect this to be a big change to make for the developer to make into the game, but I would love to see this. You guys know I mentioned editing players in the last episode, or a couple episodes ago, about this Let's Talk Pocket GM series. And so if those both things could be added, you could make your own custom league with whatever players you wanted. You could take the NBA and put it in the NFL, or at least some NBA players, NBA teams, and just, there's so much in-depth stuff that this could go and absolutely change the game and change the way we play the game. I think it would be super, super cool. Plus, you could have the option to not even have this in the game and keep it as simple as possible as well. And I think that's kind of the battle in this game, which I'll talk more about in my review at some point, which I need to definitely get working on making. But I have a couple more of these Let's Talk Pocket GM videos coming out soon. But like I said, this is going to be my review. It's kind of one of those iOS games where you almost want to keep it super simple and super to the point so people can just play it and pick it up whenever they want, but also add enough depth to where people want to continue to come back and play the game over and over again. One of those kind of battle of each side type of things. But that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, please make sure to hit the like button. Like I said, hop over here to the Reddit. Very useful if you guys do have the game. Suggestions are always welcome on here, and people just toss up some players they have. Just a ton of good stuff on the Reddit. Ton of people interested in Pocket GM. So if you guys are interested as well, definitely make sure to hop in here. But like I said, hit the like button if you guys want to see more Pocket GM21 content on the channel. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well. Helps me out so much, and I appreciate it more than you guys know. If you guys do not already follow me over on TikTok, that'll be linked down in the description below. I don't upload Pocket GM over there. I upload a ton of Madden 22 content. So if that's something that interests you, definitely go follow me over there. Without further ado, I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, like I said, hit the like button. And I'm repeating myself at this point. So I'm going to end this one off. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.